Good morning and welcome back to Sunday Storytime here on Gaming with ADHD, where today we are continuing our read-through of Star Wars Scoundrel's Luck, a solitaire adventure starring Han Solo. Now, this is a series that we are doing where you, the viewers, get to decide where we go with the story. So if this is your first time here, make sure you click the link in the description to go back to the first video, so that way you can get yourself caught up and know where the story is at now. Also, don't forget to like the video if you enjoy it, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future episodes, and with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, as I said, this is a choose-your-own-adventure style story, and when we last left our heroes, they had crash-landed on a planet and were, being hunted by the Imperials. So there were two choices. Han Solo could try to sneak around from behind to attack the Imperials, or they could hide in the furrow that was created when the Falcon crash-landed on the planet. So, based on the user comments, Han Solo is going to hide in the furrow, and we're going to see where that takes us. Here's what we'll do, Han says. I give the orders here, Sodara interrupts. Who says, Han demands. I'm the captain of the ship. I give the orders. These are my stormtroopers. They're deserters, and as long as they expect passage on my ship, they're my deserters, Han interrupts. Sodara glares at Han for a moment. Then his face softens as if he finally understands that desertion has deprived him of the Empire's authority. He responds, I forget myself. Now that the chain of command is clear, Han continues, we'll bury you and your troops in the side of the furrow about 200 meters away. Chewbacca and I will defend the Falcon from the inside. When the squad comes down the furrow, we'll let them have it at point-blank range. Your plan has many shortcomings, Commander, Sodara responds bitterly. Most importantly, how do we prevent them from reporting our position before we attack? Human nature, Han says. Nobody wants to look stupid by reporting before he's sure of what he's found, especially in the Imperial Army. He waits until he sees what's inside. The odds are, never tell me the odds, Han says. If you're that worried about it, have a marksman plug the officer first thing. But don't hit the radio. We might have to fake a report. Sodara still looks uncomfortable. Finally, he asks, How do I know you won't betray us? Han smiles. You've got to trust somebody, he says sarcastically. Han has separated himself and Chewbacca because he does not completely trust Sodara. Although the man has charming mannerisms, he is an ex-Imperial. Han has heard too many stories about Imperial double-crosses to stand with stormtroopers. Deserters or not, in battle. We're not going anywhere, Han adds, nodding to the Falcon. Very well, Sodara answers. Lieutenant Birdlow, Captain Solo is giving the orders, for now. Han prepares his ambush. Sodara and his stormtroopers conceal themselves in the furrow walls 150 meters away from the Falcon. Han and Chewbacca hide in the snow beneath the Falcon's tail. Han carries a borrowed blaster rifle. 2 freezing hours later, the Imperial squad comes down the furrow. The officer and an assistant follow a point guard. All 3 wear standard snowtrooper armor. The officer carries a long-range communications pack and a blaster pistol. When they see the Falcon's tail, the officer orders a halt and prepares to speak into the long-range transmitter. Han fingers the trigger of the blaster rifle. The officer stands partially shielded behind his assistant. It will be a difficult shot. Han wonders if it would be wiser to remain quiet and allow one of Sodara's stormtroopers to fire first. All right, we've reached our decision point. Should Han take the shot, or should he leave it to one of the stormtroopers? Let us know down in the comments, and tune in next week for the next video. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed it, please do leave the like on the video. Also, don't forget, down below, we do have our links to social media and link to DriveThruRPG if you prefer to purchase your RPG games that way. With that out of the way, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.